Hi everybody, welcome very much to the channel. Big news for Age of Empires 4, we have a brand new patch. The developers were talking about this November patch, and here we are at the 19th of November, official AoE4. I think it just went live now. I'm live on Twitch by the way, so use the links down below to catch me live on Twitch. And let's read, we have balance changes, bug fixes, and new events as well, right? So they patched a patch with care prior to the new year and are happy to share it with us today. In this patch, they are following the feedback from Season 9, in addition to fixing some impactful issues, such as Xbox Steam game crash that you have reported. Okay, so then we have new gifts, a new game mode, by the way. The event is full of gifts to celebrate the season. We have many challenges and rewards, and a brand new game mode. Here we go, filled with gifts to get you those victories. And we already read a little bit of this. And the gifts will have buffs or units, or even traps can be in the gifts that you can play in a standard mode against an opponent, and then you have those gifts to help you achieve those wins. I think that will be very, very fun, so catch me live on Twitch to see me playing this mode when available, which I think is already available. Ranked season updates, basically here they're saying no new map pool just yet, but early on the next year they will refresh the map pool. Right now, I'm very comfortable and enjoying the map pool. Let me know what you think about the map pool in the comments down below, right? And then we have some hotkeys, UI and UX fixes and stuff, and then we go to the important stuff. Balance and bug fixes. Fix an issue that caused players on Xbox devices to crash when joining team games. Fix an issue where the Rus Mastery Hunting Ground could not be unlocked. Fix the bug where all monarchs' names will be displayed as king instead of their unique names in Dominion. Fix several localization issues related to syntax and various unique characters. Right? Welcome to the stream, everybody on Twitch. And then you have balance and gameplay for all civs. Very importantly, Siege. Boom. Right? Siege Workshop cost reduced from 300 to 250 wood, so that means we can go into Siege Workshops a bit earlier, so helps deal with the ranged units, for an example, or with buildings. And already Springle health and damage increased as well. We're gonna try that, you better believe it. Updated Springle text to state unit piercing instead of armor piercing. Okay. Counter rate trap bonus damage versus buildings reduced. So they nerfed traps. Bombard bonus damage versus buildings reduced. Bombard gains 50 bonus versus elephants. Culverin bonus damage versus buildings reduced. Culverin gains plus 35 bonus damage versus elephants. Culverins can gain attack ground, which is very good. You don't need to have vision to hit from max range, but I don't like the nerf to traps and bombards against buildings. I think it was very fine. I think this was actually unnecessary. I think the thought process is like, oh, we got a cheaper siege workshop, so you can have now more units, but it's only a 50 wood reduction, and it's like still a good damage reduction from the siege engines. I don't like that though. Let's keep going. Team games, trade income from allied markets reduced by 10%, trade income from neutral settlements unchanged. So they are specifically or separately balancing team games with this change, I think. Late game. Okay, here we are. Biology effect reduced from 30% to 25% health. I think it was 20, then it was to 30, and now it's 25, so in the middle. French and Jeanne d'Arc Royal Bloodlines effect reduced from 40 to 35% health. Sad for me, because I enjoy playing a lot Jeanne d'Arc. Mongols Biology improved effect, as well reduced. Hand Cannoneer base damage increased from 35 to 38. Serpentine Powder, bonus versus melee infantry reduced from 8 to plus 5. So you have more base damage, so it makes you less, you need less that upgrade to do solid damage. Then you get it and you do more damage, right? Keeps and keep landmarks fire armor increased. They nerfed the damage. No, fire armor is against siege, right? Not against torches. So they reduce siege power, but they increase keep armor. I really don't like that. Elite army tactics cost reduced, but no changes to it. It's now more, it's now cheaper, but I think it's still not great. Mongol improved version cost as well. We'll continue to track the performance of melee infantry in the late game. Okay, so far I don't like the nerf to siege or the nerf to traps and bombards. And I don't like the buff to fire armor. I mean, it's only one, but it can make a big difference when you're attacking with just one siege, right? Okay, here we go. Abbasid nerfs, come on. Here we go, here we go. Fertile Crescent building discount reduced from 35 to 30%. It's still a lot though, it's still 30%. Camel Archer damage reduced by 1. Camel Archer bonus damage versus light infantry and gunpowder reduced as well. So they'll be doing 22 damage instead of 24 to Spearman. It's still ridiculous, right? It's still like so much damage. Bro, I don't know if that 5% nerf is enough, to be honest. We'll see, we have to play it. It is a nerf though, so it means that the developers recognize the problem, but I don't know if they help. They're helping out here, but I don't know if enough. Byzantines, fix an issue. Longbow mercenary cost. Oh, nerf Byzantine the mercenaries. 20 more oil and 20 more oil for the javelins. Flask ability cooldown increased. So season of the first heal not as useful anymore. Correct an issue with the grenadier where the economic upgrades will deep stated the incorrect values for the food upgrades. Okay. Huh. So nerf to Byzantines, nerf to Abbasid. Small changes though. But I think they are effective. Right? Especially it will be harder to mass units early as the Byzantines, which I think was a bit of a problem, but no nerf to farms or olive groves. Abbasid now has a bit more expensive farms, but it's only 5% more expensive. I don't think it's like too much. Chinese adjusted grenadier unit tanks to correctly state that they are ranged gunpowder infantry and not light units. Nest of Bees range increased, I like that. Imperial examination is nerfed, so your Imperial officials only carry 70 now. The cost was reduced as well, okay. So you can get it earlier, but it's not so impactful. I like that, actually. Delhi. Sultan Elite Tower Elephant damage increased. No, that's a joke. Bro, that's a joke, right? They buff elephants. Oh, because they were gaining unintended damage with chemistry. So the elephants were bugged. Oh, damn. It's only the Imperial Age ones, but no nerf to elephants or the LA economy. Ay. English. But this is supposed to be a mini patch as well. Enclosures gold income reduced. Okay. Network of Citadel's technology effect reduced. Nice. So instead of 40%, it'll be 30%. The buff indicator of units affected by Network of Citadel still states the hold value of 40%. Okay, it's a good nerf. Okay. French cannon bonus damage versus buildings reduced. Cannon gains 55 bonus versus elephants. But elephants have like 1000 HP. Right, you still need a lot. I don't like this. Maldians fix an issue where Mun's Javelineer could not be upgraded to Elite. On Xbox, fix an issue where Serpentine Powder used the wrong visual weapon. Freeborn Morion health increase. Elite Freeborn Morion health increase. Musafade Gunner damage increased as well. So buffing the Freeborn Warrior for the Maldians, no big deal. Mongols. Tom Center cost reduced, so even easier for Mongols to go to TC. And then the Trap nerf. Oh, the Khan's range is now increased after Silk Bowstring is researched. Okay. Ottomans fixed an issue where the early version of the Great Bombard dealt range damage instead of siege damage. Sipahi now have the correct damage and attack range when charging. Great. Great Bombard bonus damage versus infantry reduced. Early version unchanged. Great Bombard bonus damage versus buildings reduced. Early Great Bombard bonus damage versus buildings reduced. Imperial Palace guards. No, Imperial Palace radius increased. Huh. Okay, still weird. Ayyubids. Nothing. Jeanne d'Arc. Just a cannon bonus nerf. And the change for FFA, where JD starts with 4 vills instead of 3. Zhu Shi. Fix an issue where Grenadiers and Zugnus will get incorrect double benefit from Ming Dynasty. Oh, damn! As of Beast range increased, Dali Horses upgrade now probably grants 20% speed to... Wait, it was not working, Dali Horses? Ming bonus increased from 15 to 20%. Fix an issue where Order of the Dragon Gilded Villagers did not gather from berries quickly enough. Oh. And ongoing. We're already preparing a patch for early 25. Okay, I don't like the nerf of Siege to Buildings and the buff to Keeps. And I think the nerfs to Abbasid, English, and Byzantines are too little, and no nerf to HRE as well. So I don't like that. No buff to Japan, no buff to... I mean, buff to Malians, but very little. No buff to JD, no buff to French. But at least we got a patch and we got changes. Springle buff, Siege Workshop buff, cheaper Elite Army Tactics, nerfed Biology, so many things though. Nerf Fertile Crescent, nerf Camel Archer, nerf to Byzantine early game and Season of the First Heal. No really good buffs to Chinese as well. Maybe like a bit of a cheaper farm transition would help greatly. No nerf to elephants. I mean, the bombard damage, yeah, but it's still crazy to deal with them. Good nerf to English, but not like anything crazy. No buff at all to French. Small buff to Malians. No, I mean, buff to Mongol Town Center could be very, very useful. Ottomans got kinda nerfed. Mini buff over there with Imperial Palace Radius. Ayubids nothing. Jeanne d'Arc, just a bonus damage reduction. Zhu Shi actually... Yeah, Zhu Shi in China with a good buff to the Nest of Beasts, but it doesn't change their economy at all. Or their compositions. Dali Horses upgrade. Now properly great, because I was using this upgrade. So maybe sometimes it didn't work. I don't know if it didn't work always, you know. Weird patch. I'm not sure how to feel and think about this. I'm not sure if it's like a good patch or like some unnecessary changes to the siege, but some necessary changes to English, Abbasid, and Byzantines, but then no nerf to elephants. It's weird, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I really appreciate you watching the video. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. And catch you live on Twitch as well, using the links down below. See you next time.